Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dandadan season 2 episode number 12 reaction, and I think this is the final episode of this season. So the previous episode we were still in the battle between that big kaiju, which we got to know is actually a space kaiju, and it was fighting against us, and we had Ira and Gigi also came, but he was uh, he took what was his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. The new guy. He took him and ran away. Did they mention his name? I think they mentioned his name, right? He took him and ran away. And Ira, Okarun, and Momo, all of them were fighting the space kaiju thing. In the end, we had to back out. And Evil Eye also got kind of summoned because of that guy's sweat. And now he is and now with his help we have been able to make the house, which is made by nanomachines, those special material things, into a big like a mecha, which you can see in Power Rangers and stuff, those big mechas. And now we're going to be fighting the space kaiju using that. So again, because of that guy's help, we were able to find out a way to counter this threat. So let's see what happens. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I just remembered his name. His name is Sakata Kinta. I remember, kind of comparing it with Sakata Gintoki, from Gintama. I remember now. Sakata Kinta. That's his name. Right. I loved how they did a whole transformation. A mecha transformation. Bruh. The Tori, the shrine gate, they made it into a headpiece. Evil Eye is not amused. Yeah, good question. Evil Eye. I don't think Evil Eye will listen to you. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Oh wow. Oh damn. Wait, what's happening to Okarun? Oh, Okarun got thrown off. You know this Medayo. What the hell is that? Alright, it's moving at least. Oh no, it's falling, not moving. Oh god. Well, at least it's gotten up again. Oh wow. Oh damn, this thing is. Oh my god, there's airbags as well. You know what? That's necessary. And damn, this guy is going crazy. Bruh. Oh my god, Okarun's still flying. Oh god. Well, good thing there's a parachute in it. The same thing is happening to both of them. No. Also, Okarun cannot transform. That's the problem. He has already used. Oh! Well, Evil Eye won't appreciate that. But he has been told not to fight anyone else, so he might not fight. Yes. Nice. Oh my god. God damn. No. Oh god, it's using its. God damn. It. Oh god. You know what? You can. Go ahead. Yeah, like Okarun's fearing that he's going to fight everything if he gives him that permission. But now is not the. Here we go. There you go. Nice. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. Damn, the face is just. Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, it's changing according to his. Damn, it's actually gold because his name is Kinta. Kin means gold. Shut it down. I love how, like I said, his name is Kinta, so kin is gold for Japanese. Um, Gold is kin for Japanese. So the, the mecha is also gold in color. Oh boy. Uh, all right, here we go. Flash, space kaiju versus giant robot. Damn! Look at it move. Why? What is it wearing? Because he's imagining it like that, the nano skin. Yes, it's working. Right. Well, yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, he can take it because he's gold. That's why. Or never mind. But he can just imagine it and it'll regenerate. Well, good lord. Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he's making a dimension. So all the buildings that are getting destroyed here, I think in reality nothing is happening. Let's just wait and see. Damn. It's like, you know what? Wow, we're overwhelming it. Actually. Oh. Oh no, it's point blank. Hmm? What a. Oh boy. Well, there we go. Back to. Oh. Come on, you have to imagine. Nah! I wasn't preparing. Wow, this guy's dedicated. He's like, yeah, I knew a day would come like this where I'll have to fight for the world in my big mecha robot. So let me train for that. Hey yo, Evil Eye, chill. Oh, no, he's using the camouflage again. Okay, Okarun and Evil Eye is there. If they look at it from two different directions, then it'll help. Yeah, oh, there it is. Damn, his glasses. Oh, yeah, he has spare glasses. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, true. Oh. You know what? I feel like Kinta now needs help of the other ones that are inside of the. Hmm. Oh God. Okay. These airbag. What? What is that? Oh, that's Momo. Ah. Okay. Oh damn, McDonald's. Yes, okay, that'll help. All right, bro. Who are you? Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You can just attach it with Momo's, you know, telekinesis or whatever, psychokinesis. Damn. What's he doing? Oh, oh my God, that's hair. Oh, it is actually. That's funny. Damn. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what happened to shrink? Okay, so there you go. Yeah, they were in a separate dimension. Oh yeah. What are you gonna make it? You. Hey yo, what the hell is that? Nah, man. Nice. Ah, everything's. Oh, never mind. Everything's not normal. Damn, Okan will have to walk here. Oh my God. Good lord. Right. Ah, there is. Okan is coming. Oh wait, this is when they were okay. Oh God. Yeah, you have to run back home. Where's Evil Eye? Oh no. Oh yeah, the. Oh yeah, what about this thing? What do we do? Oh God. Oi! Well, you. Oh God. What is that? What do you want? What are you buying? Oh, some food or something? What? Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's hot. You know the hot juices. Hey yo, what are you doing? We're poking it. Oh my God, these people. How are we going to transport? This is big. Like compared to them. Chasing them. Yeah, what? That one person is still okay. There you go. Right. Oh boy. Now what? Yeah. Yeah. Jojo posing. Well. Oh god. Yeah, they're just throwing up. Not exactly correct, but you know. Yeah, you think it's a Dragon Ball? Stop. No need. Oh god, there's something's happening to the. Oh my god. Whoa, what the? Wait, is that person? What? The, I don't get it. Go. Wait. This is what? Is this not a kaiju? What's going on? It's my oh god. Oh my god, it's a costume. No, yeah. So it's exactly like the robot that we. There's someone inside of it. It's a yeah. What? Hey, yo, okay, that's actually an alien. It has alien things, antennas on the head, bruh. What in the? So that wasn't a kaiju. That was just a like a mecha kind of thing. Wait, what? Bro, what's going on? Oh, hey! Oh my god. Yeah, you're going to end it there? I do know they announced season 3, right? Or is it season 2 part 2? No, season 3. I do know that. They already did it. But damn, that was a weird ass place to stop. Like, okay, wait a minute. So that kaiju is not a kaiju. It's a freaking like a mecha kind of thing. Not a mecha, but yeah, it is a mecha or something like that. There's a person inside of it, or an alien, not a person. And wait, didn't they say that explanation that they gave that apparently one of the when dinosaurs went extinct, one of the dinosaurs somehow got abducted and that dinosaur became a space kaiju? So that's not what's going on. This is something else. Oh my god. Also, okay, that's is that it? Yeah. Also, why the hell did that alien kiss Okarun? That what is that? What you do? You wake up from a you know you wake up and you see someone's face and you suddenly kiss them. Is that what aliens do? Is that is that something common that aliens do or something? Like what's going on? Like, bro. All right, that was today's episode. Now, okay, did they reveal which like when exactly is it coming out? Dandadan season 3. Let me check. I don't think they mentioned any date or anything. It's okay. Here we go. Dandadan season 3. Yeah. Not. Yeah, date not available. So they'll reveal the date later. And obviously, it's going to be 2026, but the question is when. Um, I'm thinking it'll probably be. It won't be January. January is already too damn packed. I don't think they're doing it January. It's probably going to be April, April or something like that. Because um, yeah, that's what happened with season 2. It came pretty quickly. So I'm guessing it's definitely not. I doubt it's going to be January. If it's January, I don't know what to say, man. I feel like they're cramming every single show in January. Like this is absolutely ridiculous. Like the amount of like good shows that are coming in January is absolutely insane. I don't know why they're cramming everything in January. Just it's just absurd completely. So I pray to God that it's not in January, because I won't be able to react to it otherwise. There's so many shows that I'll have to react to. I will have to start making choices. I already have to make choices what to react to in January. So I pray to God it's not in January. Good God, like please. Yeah. Anyways, so that was this episode, the final episode of this season. Here we fight the space kaiju, and Kinta helps in fighting it. Like he was the one. By the end of it, he was the one who was controlling the mecha, uh, and because it is made of nanoskin, like the nano materials, he was able to think, and he was able to properly fight like that. Also, it's very funny. He said that I knew like I knew this day would come, so I was already doing my training. That's why he went to like amusement parks to go on the roller coasters and everything to get like to be able to get used to motion sickness, and these type of things. That's why even though he's being flung around and everything, he's completely fine. He knows that he knows how to handle it, because he's already trained for it. That's hilarious because I'm because it's pretty funny because I feel like there was like there must have been like when you were a kid there must have been a time when you wanted to be like a certain superhero or something, and and you always used to think, if I become a superhero like this someday, I have to like save the world and save the people. So you try to like kind of like mimic the superheroes, and all those things. I don't know how many people used to do it, but I was one of those kids who used to kind of think about it, uh, when I was extremely like when I was a very small kid. I'm not talking about like this age. These Kinta is, how old is he? He's at least like 17 or 18 or something like that, like 16, 17. So not at this age though, but way before that, like when I used to watch like superheroes stuff in on the TV, I there was a time when I used to think that. So it's slightly relatable. But yeah, obviously I didn't go to like amusement parks trying to train my motion sickness or something. That is crazy. This guy was dedicated. and and it paid off. He was actually able to live his dream, which is pilot a mecha. And those training, they all actually worked out for him and was beneficial for him. Right. But anyways, the battle was pretty good. Obviously, I thought everyone was going to cooperate and fight, but obviously, like Momo and the others, yeah, in the end, they ended up cooperating. Yeah, I guess they ended up cooperating by the end. But at the beginning part, at least, like it was only Kinta who was doing everything, and he even shut down like Momo's screen. Like when Momo was going to say something, he like shut it down. He's like, yeah, like let me just concentrate on this. And he was actually fighting pretty well up until like a certain point, but then we needed Momo and Ira's help. Ira was able to bring out like her hair and kind of like just covered up the space kaiju so that it gets visible because it was using the camouflage again. And we had Momo using her ability to make sure the different body parts of the mecha stay stuck together because it was taking a long amount of time for Kinta to regenerate the body parts. So she was like, yeah, let me just bring this together, and we don't have enough time for it to wait and regenerate. Um, so yeah, and that is how we were able to defeat the thing. As for Okarun and Evil Eye, Okarun obviously couldn't really do anything because he already used up both the times that he can use his ability. His full throttle mode, he used it both times, so he cannot transform. So Okarun got completely flung out of the of the mecha, um, you know, and yeah, thankfully it had like a, what do you call it, like a parachute and everything to properly help him out. Uh, and Evil Eye also was able to break free of the mecha, so he was also outside. So Evil Eye and Okarun were outside. Okarun was thinking, there was a time when Okarun was thinking, what should I do? I need to do something because at the beginning, the mecha wasn't able to do anything. Kinta wasn't able to make the mecha move properly. So Okarun was like, what should we do? This is very dangerous, because the kaiju is like attacking, and, he was thinking of all of that. So there was one moment when he told, not almost, but he actually told Evil Eye, he was like, only this once. And I was thinking Evil Eye is going to go and fight, but before anything, happened, Kinta could, took over the reins, and he was able to kind of fight the kaiju and keep it at bay. So yeah, I do wonder what would have happened if Evil Eye actually participated in this battle, because he's very strong, but I don't think he's as strong as the kaiju. But what I'm concerned about is the fact that if Okarun told him that, oh, you know what, this one time, and makes an exception to the promise and the rule that he made, he's like, his mental workings is of a child. He's going to end up thinking, oh, you know what, yeah, it is like, when necessary, it is okay to make exceptions. So he might actually end up harming people. And that is the thing that Okarun was trying to avoid so much. I feel like a lot of people, like in the previous episode, a lot of people might have thought that, oh, why not make Evil Eye fight? Even if it's like, like one time only. It's not that easy. Like, we are adults. We know when it's necessary, and we have the basic way, of kind of taking a decision, and we know what is necessary, what is unnecessary, which is what I should do, what I should not do, and the implications of, oh, one time only. He's a kid. We already made a promise with him, and because of that promise, he has decided not to attack anyone. If we already break that promise and make an exception to that promise, as a kid, that would affect his brain and his development process in such a way that he would end up thinking and be like, all right, you know what? Yeah, let's do whatever. Like one time only. And he's going to make an exception to that rule in his head. That's the main thing here. Like, I don't know why people didn't understand. Like, a lot of people, I feel like, didn't realize, or they were like, oh yeah, like one time only. Why don't you let him fight? That's the reason. You cannot do that. If he was an adult, if Evil Eye was an adult, then it's fine. He's a kid. Like, if you give him this, like, way out, he's going to start trying to find way out. And if he starts doing it, that'll be very dangerous, because his power is dangerous. He doesn't know how to use it, you know. So that is why Okaran and everyone was trying their damnest best for him not to use and his power, and not to go against that promise, because he's a kid. If once you start making exceptions to the promise, he himself will start doing it, and then that will be dangerous, you know. So that's the reason, you know, like, so I feel like a lot of people didn't realize or didn't understand that part, but that's the reason why up until the very end, if there's no other choice, then only, you know. But before that, we have to make sure that he doesn't make exception to his own rules like that. A promise is a promise. As long as that is maintained, he will keep his promise. Once we start making exceptions to it, he won't keep his promise. He might start attacking people, like in the middle of the road or something. So yeah, that is why. Anyways, so good thing that he didn't have to break his promise, because, you know, Kinta was able to take over. So I think that's a good thing that he didn't fight up until the very end. He didn't need to fight. So right now, and then, like we saw, like I said, you know, like it was first Kinta was fighting, and then when the kaiju becomes invisible again, he didn't know what to do. So Ida came and used the thing, her hair, to kind of expose it. Then Momo was able to use her power to stick together the mecha parts so that it can fight again. It was taking a long time to regenerate, and, you know, in the end, with, you know, everyone together, we were able to help and, you know, defeat this space kaiju. Right. So yeah. I love how the mecha, when Kinta started using it on his own way, the mecha kind of became like, I think, how he envisioned it to be. So it became this golden, like, you know, thing. With it's pretty funny. Now in this section, we also got to know Kinta's backstory a little bit. So basically, he's someone who loves robots and mechas. You know, he's a what do you call it? A robot otaku, you could say, and he loves all of those things. And, you know, like, you can see, like, others, like, used to make fun of him, and they used to, like, you know, like, there was an incident, you can see that someone, like, just shoved him so hard that his mecha, like, you know, like, figure that he was holding, it, like, fell to the ground, and it got crushed. And they were like, like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're this old and you're still playing with dolls, like, haha, you know, like, all those guys were saying that. And Kinta's like, what can I do about it? I love it, you know. That's why I you know, I do these. And yeah, and because of that, he, as we saw, he did all his training. You know, he used to go to the amusement park and he used to ride in those crazy rides, you know, the high speed rides, to train his you know, motion sickness, so it doesn't happen, and the other stuff. So so that if a day comes when he will need to save the world or something, he can do it. He can pilot a mecha. That's actually so funny, because I can actually imagine him thinking, like, you know, because obviously I'm sure he, like, reads, like, mangas and, like, watches anime, like, mecha animes and stuff. And, you know, a lot of these shows have a setting where you see, like, suddenly, like, the main character gets flung into this world where they have to, like, you know, pilot, like, a mecha or something, you know. And for that, like, they, you know, like, from a very ordinary life, they become this, like this hero, and they, like, have to, like, get into the mecha and, like, pilot it and fight for the world and all that stuff. He must have envisioned something like that happening, and envisioned that, oh, you know what, maybe someday a day will come when they will need a mecha pilot. And obviously all these fools over here beside me, they just do their nonsensical stuff, like, you know, going out having fun, while me, I am getting ready for that day when we will need a mecha pilot to pilot a mecha. And that is why I'm going to go to the amusement park. I'm going to train. I'm going to train so that I don't get motion sickness on that day. I'm going to train so that I'm okay with heights. You know, and he just did all of these, envisioning a day will come where I don't know, like some kind of scenario will happen when they'll be like, we need a mecha pilot, and he will be like, me, I'm the one. I can do it. I can save you guys. And he definitely envisioned this. It didn't go exactly like that, but there you go. It actually did come. They actually needed someone to pilot that thing, and he did his job perfectly. Right. In the end, everyone's helped out. Ida, Momo, all of them, with their help, we were able to defeat the space kaiju. Unfortunately, um, a lot of people saw that. And here's the thing, like I said, we were seeing the buildings getting destroyed and all those things happening. They still haven't revealed it, but it's pretty obvious at that point what was going on. So basically, this space kaiju had some kind of a dimension shifting ability or something. Whenever it like was like walking, wherever it was walking to, it was probably like in a dimension where nobody was there, like all these people weren't there. And that's where we had this green like colorization throughout the episodes when we were fighting the kaiju. It was an indication of that dimension that we were in. So all these buildings breaking, things getting destroyed and everything, that was happening in this dimension. Outside, the normal world was just going around like normally, like nothing was happening. All these buildings that like the kaiju was getting crushed and like the things were getting destroyed. I think all of those things were happening inside this dimension. Outside, which is the real world, everything was normal. People were doing their normal things, like going to work and everything. And that's why this section, you can see when we defeat the space kaiju. Where's that part? Yeah, when Momo uses a special like attack. Yeah, there was this greenish hue throughout the like section, like the scene. Immediately that changed and the sky is blue, it's sunny outside, and there's people all around. So because we defeated the space kaiju over there, it's the dimension warping ability or whatever that it was emitting throughout its body, it got cancelled, and that's why we immediately came out to the real world. And all the people were like, what the hell, like what is this thing, so that was what was going on. Okay, anyways, that's that. So with that, Momo and everyone immediately got out of there because obviously everyone's snapping pictures and things are going crazy. So they get out of there with the nano machine, like mecha thing. Momo and Ira, obviously they're not used to this, so the first thing that they do is start barfing, start vomiting, just everything out. Kinta is just emotional about the fact that he was finally able to pilot a mecha. Good for him. Well, we have Okarun and Evil Eye still over there. Okarun was like, we need to get this kaiju thing out of here because who knows what's going to happen if we leave it in this middle of the street over here. So Okarun tries to get Evil Eye's help. Evil Eye is not helping. He's not happy about the fact that Okarun is giving him too many like conditions and orders. He's like, I'm not going to do this. Like, you're telling me don't do this, don't do that, don't do. I'm not going to listen to it. So Okarun goes, buys a meat bun. He loves food, obviously, so he gets and immediately eats it. And that was very smart of Okarun because he knew, like, obviously meat buns, it's going to have like the inner part of it will have like the juicy, like like warm, like like the hot liquid that will have the juices of the meat. So it's a liquid, obviously, so once it gets into his mouth, it's going to turn back. And there you go, that's what happened. Gigi's back. So Okarun and Gigi both get the kaiju, get out of there immediately. I don't know how these two were able to run all the way back to their home when every single person who were following them, they all got tired and left midway. These two, even though they were carrying this space kaiju, they were able to go throughout without getting tired, or like, yeah, they were tired, but still they were able to do it. That is pretty damn impressive. But anyways, they came back to the house, and then obviously Kinta's like doing his thing. He's like, oh, like all that stuff. And then Okarun is like, oh, what is this? These a zipper in the kaiju. That part was crazy because I was like, obviously, I was under the impression that it is actually a kaiju. It's actually a kaiju. I was under the impression. I didn't expect it to have a zipper in it. So it, yeah. So Okan opens it and sees there's an actual person inside. And then Momo comes out and she suddenly sees that that person inside, the girl, is like kissing Okarun or something. Like, I think Okarun got caught extremely off guard because who the hell would expect that? You know, but I have no idea why she did that. I guess we'll have to wait for season 3 to get an answer to it. Like, what the hell was that about? Like, like, yeah, no idea. But this person is actually an alien. She has alien antennas. You can see that. Alien antennas, yep. Um, yeah, so now here's the thing. Like I said, I was literally talking about this a few moments ago. The the explanation that they gave us about space kaiju and everything is basically they mentioned how one of the dinosaurs were probably abducted by the aliens, and that's why that dinosaur was able to survive extinction, you know, and somehow that dinosaur like became like this. I think they kind of explained it like that. So I'm guessing that's not what happened, but I'm guessing someone made like a like a mecha kind of thing like this, and they pilot it. But then again, there's a lot of questions. Why are they here on Earth? Number one question, why are they here on Earth? Oh, I guess it's probably to get Okarun's balls. Oh Lord. Yeah. Right. But yeah, that's yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Next season we'll get all our answers. For now, there you go. Um, she's like another thing. It's pretty interesting. The alien girl. She's oh. Also, Momo's holding the nano machine thing, which you can use to redesign your house. And she came across this scene. That's why her, obviously her internal emotions went so haywire that since she was connected to the nano machine thing, the whole house got just exploded. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. Yeah, she's wearing like a suit. So it is not really a mecha. It is more of a, I don't know what you call them. It's more of a, you know, again, I have no, I know, like, these suits and everything, and like, the thing that she was wearing, it's not really a mecha, but at the same time it is kind of like it. Like, you have to like use your own body to kind of control it, I guess. A lot of science fiction, like, animes and stuff, have this thing with the suits. You have to wear like a particular suit, and you have to go inside like a thing, and you can like move around, and it's going to control that exoskeleton. I think that's the word. Yeah, exoskeleton. It controls the exoskeleton outside of, and it's like a mini mecha kind of thing. um so kind of like that, and a lot of mecha as well, mecha shows as well. When you get inside the mecha, you have to wear like a particular suit, which is like this. So she's like a pilot to this exoskeletal, like, kaiju looking thing. A pilot on that, I guess. So anyways, a lot of questions we have. you know what are they doing here? Why did she suddenly just kiss Okarun? Makes no sense. She just got up, and it's the first thing that you do is kiss someone. Like, what? Why? Yeah. And I don't know. So let's wait and see. That's why I said it's a weird section place to end this episode. Like, they did the same thing in season 1 as well. They ended the episode in that part, in Gigi's village, if you remember, in that weird ass part where Momo's going to get attacked or something. And now they're ending it here. I don't know why they do this. It's such a Like, can't you just end the episode in a normal part, like a, like a calm down part, like, oh yeah, everything is okay, and the people are like sitting down and sipping tea or something? Can't you end it there? Not like these type of, like, what the hell, what type of cliffhanger? Oh my god. Anyways, let's just wait for the next season. So yeah, that's it. Another fantastic season. So really good. Looking forward to season 3, which will probably be in 2026. So yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next in the next anime that will be replacing this show. I'll soon make a video, you know one of those videos where I talk about which shows I'll be reacting to. I'll make one of those videos soon. And there's not many animes next season, so I'll talk about it in that video, and I'll talk about which shows will be which I'll be reacting to the next season. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.